It's been a journey to get here to deliver this message. I drove 20 minutes out of my way to come to this particular place to deliver a very important message. And as I was driving here, I heard, "Why are you driving all this way to make a video that no one's gonna watch? They don't watch your videos. They don't watch your videos." And I said, "Hold up." That was a blue heron that you just heard. That was not a duck. I said, "Hold up. Who is this saying these things? This is not my voice." And I knew that I needed to make this message. I knew it was important. And there's been nothing but distractions. It's a very important message. Even I've been here for 15 minutes, about 15 minutes grounding, and as soon as I started recording, these people started walking towards me. Distractions. This is a very powerful message. This duck, look at her. Look at her. Getting there. They have been making progress, getting to where they're trying to get to, getting to their location, taking those steps, those wobbly steps, slow and steady. I watched that duck take about 5 breaks, but I also watched that duck walk a good distance. Steady, slow and steady. There's so many messages. So I'm probably gonna be making a few videos. I can feel it already. So how did I get here? Is very important to the message that I have to deliver. So I'm working. I'm driving in a residential neighborhood. I'm slowing down. I'm getting ready to pull over and park. And what do I see flying right past my window? If I had my window down, I could have reached out and touched it. It was a hawk. It was moving on a mission because it was being chased. The hawk was being chased by a flock of much smaller birds. The birds were probably a third the size of this hawk. They relentlessly were chasing this hawk. The hawk flew right past my car window and landed on a light post. And the hawk tried to stand its ground, but the birds were relentless, determined to get this hawk to go. And the hawk stood its ground for a few minutes, but eventually the hawk was outnumbered and outdetermined by the determination of these fierce birds. And the hawk flew off, and the birds continued to chase the hawk away. So hawks can be messengers or monitors, a caution sign. And after I watched this hawk, I had never seen such a thing before. What came to mind was the bison that attacked the man that flipped a man in the air, chased a man around a tree, randomly seeming, and hit the man so hard that he went flying feet into the air. Then the image of a lion hitting a cub and the lionesses gathering together and attacking the lion. There is spiritual warfare that is happening. As above, so below. And the universe, the spiritual world, is reflected back to us. It's either reflected to us or is distorted to us. So we see either reflection or a distortion. There is a spiritual warfare happening. Nature and the animals tell us the true story, the true history. All those stories I just shared with you have something in common. It is an uprising. It is a reflection of the spirit world being at war. We are being fighted for and protected. There is a rising that is bubbling under the surface in the spirit world that is being reflected to us in the 3D world. And the ancestors, the universe, nature is done playing. It is prepared to fight. It is gathering energy to defend and to protect on a level that has never happened before. It's happening. It is happening right now. It is happening in the spiritual world. And nature is reflecting to us that battle. Animal attacks are not a coincidence. That hawk being run off, that monitoring hawk, that monitoring spirit being run off by birds much less powerful in size, but powerful in numbers and determination. They ran that hawk off. It's happening. It is happening right now. If you're tapped in, then you are feeling the turmoil internally. You're seeing reflections of the war that is being fought, the battle that is being fought in the spirit world. It is reflecting to us through nature. Animals tell us the true history. The true history. Not the history that they write in the books and tell us is so. It's not. It's not the truth. If we knew the truth, then we would be empowered. We would rise with a sense of urgency to the callings that are put upon our lives that will assist us all and assist the growth and evolution of humanity. There are gatekeepers to the true history of humanity, and it is not what you've been taught in school. And if you're tapped in, then you know that. You know it. You know it to be so. So you may be feeling the battle internally. You may be feeling the turmoil in your spirit, because it is a reflection of the spirit world. You're protected, you're guided, and they didn't want me to make this message. They didn't want this video to be created. And if no one sees my videos, then why does it matter? I said, when I heard the voice that said, nobody watches your videos, what are you doing? Why are you driving 10 miles out the way? Nobody watches what you post. Whether it's now or later, this is going to reach who it's meant to. And it will impact who it's meant to impact. So that is this message, and there's more because I gotta break it up. I gotta break it up. But that was important to speak on. So, take care.